disintegrating.
Valen, hopefully.
Well, yes, the briefing might be a little bit delayed because. We still have that project we need to activate since, yeah.
I've been reading about what's been going on.
Yep.
Before we start really quick, I need to get this out of the way. What do we know about the fake Whalen?
Nothing. Barely showed up.
I don't know, they apparently showed up, made a handful of comms calls, did some spooky stuff, and then vanished.
I assume they were a droid then? Well, as you know.
I think the Gendai didn't hear a heartbeat in the fake me.
Bush, that was the real Whalen. Because I had asked him to go,
I have a
ask Kai's
theory.
lady for the book to bring it to Saber.
Yeah, but Wayland said he wasn't on planet until he showed up at the house.
I wasn't on planet at all.
Oh my.
That was the thing.
I wasn't talking to you. Oh god.
I said I have a theory about this. If you recall, Hopper and a member of Blood Squad visited us to eliminate Blood Squad, during which he briefed me on Blood Squad, and they were trained by Sparrow, with facsimiles of some of us. That is all to my theory at the moment.
Didn't Whalen start
Alright,
being
so
a real member of the main group after Sparrow left, though?
No?
Well, this version of Wayland is the one that was seen, so.
Yeah, this is like the
Actively
modern
monitoring.
Whalen.
I wouldn't put it past him that he's been watching us.
I mean, to my knowledge, unless the enemy has managed to get the blueprints of the Mark III, no one should be able to make a proper fake of it. At least a real deal fake.
He used disguise plates before he left us.
Alright, I have an idea. This person is connected to you. Obviously. So it's a member of the veteran. New hire or someone that is a long-time member has been replaced by a... Or maybe not even be replaced. Maybe he just has like he's sliced into one of our heart rate monitors or something. Spying through one of those, you know?
If this turns out to be because of that comms upgrade that Dax insisted we install all those missions ago, I will be the most vindicated man in history.
It's not because of that. I already looked into it.
Yeah, they're fine. They got replaced like 2 days later, anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got fresh ones anyway. So if those ones did have some nonsense on it, not anymore.
Something I think that's... Wait, Wayland, do you have, like, secure locations that you go to? Like, secret bases?
I mean, I have... Not really a secret base, but I have, like, secure locations around the base that I can, like, store
yeah.
or do stuff.
What's up, people? I just got back to Camino.
Dax, silence. Dax, be honest. Was there something implanted in those heart rate monitors you gave us for like a day or two?
Well, you're not gonna like to hear about this one.
So yes.
It was a compromise we had to make in order to retake Boreas. Let me explain what happened. Snow's Assassin Guild came to us. They threatened to thwart our invasion if we didn't follow their order, and their orders were to use devices they provided for us.
I don't think
You
they
were around
that
when we first
replaced them.
encountered them, so you understand how grave the threat was, right?
Yeah, they have freakish, weird abilities, but beyond that, we only had them for a day or two. Still doesn't explain the Whalen issue. Well, thank you for
Yeah.
telling us.
Actually,
Well, that
I don't
does
think
mean-
Dax knows. Let me catch you up. Apparently, there was some kind of data breach, and there was somebody that looked exactly like me. That wasn't me.
Waylon, did you use those monitors during those 2 days?
Pretty sure, yeah. I've still got one of our fresh ones, too. I think we all do.
Well, yeah, the fresh ones, of course, but yeah, they told me that once they were done collecting the data they needed, they would shut them off.
But that
I was
wouldn't explain.
surprised
It
that
was
they
using
only
the
did it for
Mark.
2 days.
It looked like the Mark III me. That was way before I got this.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. They shouldn't have had any info on your new body. Should have only had your old one. The damaged one at that.
Exactly.
The reason I asked Waylon about bases is that the fake Waylon said something that at the time sounded normal to me, but sounds somewhat suspicious in hindsight. In the stairway, he said that he was going to take the book to study at one of his secure locations.
Doesn't sound like Waylon at all. Why would he need to do that? You know, you just need
I
to get him
don't
to
really
translate
care
a
much
book
for. Yeah, it was like a Sith book, right? I don't care much for that stuff.
I'm so
I know it's
stupid.
bad
I should
juju,
have.
so.
Nick, this is a book. But here's the
It's
thing.
not about the
Whalen,
book.
this Whalen never got the book. At the end of the day, remember, this Whalen got turned away.
Yeah, but if I had just realized that he wasn't sounding like Waylon, I could have detained him for questioning.
Alright, so now let's go back to this thing I have. This is a member that is connected. Let us do the most obvious thing, process of elimination. The Whalen didn't have a heartbeat. How many people does that eliminate from this room? 1, 2, 4, 5. There are 2 people in this room that could be infiltrators. Whalen could be still the infiltrator Whalen, and that saber could not be real.
That is true. Though I also could
Possible,
not
but I
know
mean-
that I'm an infiltrator.
Yeah, then again, yeah.
That doesn't saber. You know better.
Well, if I am truly Saber, I probably wouldn't have been in that confirmation, but what if I'm not Saber? That is genuinely a problem.
Yes. Why
You
would
are
if
worrying
you were
me
not the, if you were the saber, if it weren't saber, why would you give the theory that it was Sparrow infiltrating us?
Perfect infiltrator. I think I'm Saber, therefore I act like him. This is worrying.
That would be pretty genius if they just simply made a copy of Saber that was identical, except
That's
his eyes
impossible.
or audio
We-
receivers were
We
transmitted.
both know that Saber could not be compromised. It's been happened too many in the past, so Saber wouldn't do it. So we're gonna do a bit of
Okay.
memory probe. All right. All right. Question. Something only Saber would know. I'm gonna give you a date, and I need to know where you were, what your contract was.
Okay.
Alright, so. No, that was just for me. 29 BBY, City Planet. You were assigned with someone else to go kill someone. Who were you working with, and who was your target, and how did you kill them?
Well, some of that information, the less relevant, has been wiped. But I worked with Django Fett to kill a man named Calixtos.
Oh.
I
And
do
how did you
remember. I believe we gunned him down, and then burned his data storage. Though I did steal
that's
some of the
real.
data.
That is the real Saber. That was very obscure and isn't in our proper documentation. Everything just said there, either he has access to Saber, or that is Saber.
What if the infiltrator isn't in this room at all?
We're about to find that out.
I mean, whoever they were, they didn't have a heartbeat. They have to be some kind of droid.
Correct.
Is it possible for a Force user to hide that sense from a Gendai?
They're
Think
aware
it could
that
be a
they're
Sith?
again but Force mask, and that's an mask is usually done to hide once it.
I don't know if someone could actually get past all of our Force users if they were a Sith.
Some have in the past.
I suppose, but still.
Though a droid is more likely, since your
Alright.
body is one.
Waylon, open up your sockets and permit port access.
There. That do something?
It's gonna hurt a lot.
Oh no.
If you can, disable pain for a moment.
I can
No,
try.
I have to have it on. It's to be on so that I know.
Good gravy, this is the most painful experience I've ever had. Please turn that off. Oh. Oh, why?
Alright, next up, I'm gonna probe this part. This should hurt quite a bit.
Did you start? I don't feel nothing.
Alright, he passed the test.
So they aren't in this room.
I lied to him. That obviously was supposed that if someone had made a physical copy of Waylon without his internal components, which is what seems to have been done, they would have acted as if they were in pain for the second thing.
Smart.
Alright, so...
Let's go over a personnel list right now. How about that? That's what's next.
Everyone here is indeed the real deal, so... Let's find us a
Mason's the
spy.
real deal. So, going through the list. B1. Very doubtful. I'm just gonna say it right now. Nathaniel
I mean...
is accounted
yeah.
for on base right now. Can't be them. Rand Largo. Probably not. Rorschach Ross. He's currently talking to someone with his face cover off. Can't be him. This guy's plates have the face mimic. Any people pop into mind? We're gonna have to go question each member of I'll need Card in here because he is literally just a straight up check.
Yes. Actually, yes. If someone's a
But then
droid in
we're
disguise
not-
plates, you would
we're
be able
fine.
to detect them.
Alright.
Do you think any of your guys could have been replaced, boss? It's unlikely, but you never know.
Incredibly unlikely theory, but if a backup of Durendal exists,
I mean, yeah, it could be an evil you.
What's up, everyone?
Who else?
While everyone goes down, while the rest go down to get examined, I'm going to go speak with Jace.
All right.
Check in.
The only other, okay, let's keep going through the list of other people we need to check. We need to check Kane, Leon,
Could it-
Ridian.
What about
Roman-
Dell? Think he could possibly have
yes,
ties
Dell.
to his old
True.
allies?
Yes, that was someone we have to screen.
Can I say something that might come off as insensitive?
What?
Go ahead.
Unless it's a very convincing act, there's no way Dell is intelligent enough to pull this off.
I also
was a
don't
little-
think he
little
would
mean,
willingly side with the current Empire.
I guess so. He's.
But we
got
still need to
there's
check
also
if
a
he's
chance
in
that-
disguise
hold on,
plates.
Hold on. I had a theory that this was involving A1. So what if this person's imitating Dax? What if the Dax in one of the missions yesterday wasn't Dax?
Oh.
Well, we could ask him.
If that was the fake Dax on the comms, we just spoiled our entire plan.
Yes.
That's a problem.
I'm also thinking now that I'm gonna go screen Nathaniel, Rorschach, Rand, and Garen. I have
Wait.
4 people, and then
What about
Jace.
Drin?
Rin has no access to it.
Well,
Depending on
no,
the
if
way,
he was
I don't-
replaced.
You were all here for the last mission, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing:
Did any-
Rin wasn't on the last mission.
No, I was gonna say, did anyone who was here for the last mission see Dax take his helmet off at any point on the flight there, during the mission, or on the way back?
I'm not
What
sure.
I'm trying to say is that Sparrow might have improved disguise plates to the point he could. So it's not a guarantee.
Which is why
I
we'll
can't
need
remember
Garden
seeing his
to
face at all.
physically meet these people.
Dram, I need you to go check on your B1.
If you need any
If
proof on
someone-
my end, I can hand deliver a full report of the previous mission.
That
That should
doesn't
clear
matter,
anything
Dax.
up.
That doesn't matter, Dax, because we don't need. The Dax speaking right now could be the replacement.
Come here in person.
Where
Well,
are
that's
you
what I
right
was
now?
suggesting. I'm back on Camino right now, but I could come back
Day journey.
over. Yeah, it's a day journey. It's been a day.
All right. Well, if Dax is on Camino, can't be Dax. He's not close enough
Exactly.
to be able to be impersonated.
Okay.
But Dram, that was actually a good idea. Check your droids. If someone infiltrated your office, right? If that's possible, they could have left malicious code in any of your projects.
Oh my word, they touched my things.
They might have even touched your son. I sense a small disturbance.
Huh?
A fluctuation, just for a moment.
How come we didn't do it? Nora?
I know to trust your feelings, but anything else? Try to feel deeper or whatever.
It was just for a moment, but I'll try to reach out, feel deeper.
Alright, well, try to focus on that. Where'd Bush go? Hold on. Why is Bush gone?
Wait a minute, you're right.
Check his room.
Why did he just run off without saying anything? I've got my work. Rest of you heading to med. Actually, no. I need the other people to med base. So I need Clark, Altier, and Carrick. This stays between everyone here because I can trust you. We are delaying our invasion to stress out their forces. We'll make them pull all-nighters and wait for an attack that doesn't come.
I mean, we have no choice. If we start the attack with the threat of a spy in our midst, they could just leak all of our plans.
Unfortunately, this is our only course of action here.
Not only that, the other thing as well is the fact that probably the spies figuring this out. We were just about to head to brief. The last report would be.
Hold.
I hate to say it, but maybe we could investigate Kaisersworthy. I know he's been nothing but good to us, but he has been known to be a bit temperamental, and he does have access to Dram's droids and network.
Yeah, I checked the comms. Dram's droid apparently had some kind of malicious code, I
Kaisersworthy
guess.
has explicitly said he does not have access to that. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, he's
doesn't
in
touch
R&D
Dram
all the
stuff.
time, so he could just simply be lying about not touching it. He is physically in the room with it almost all the time.
No. Dram's data's in his own room. It's not in R&D.
No, but I'm talking about what Dram just said about his droids having a malicious program planted in them.
Nick, his droids are made and worked on in his room. R&D is for R&D stuff. Dram's droids are his own project.
Well, I guess we can just narrow it down to people who've accessed the Veterans Hall then.
I still could say it could be Kaisersworthy, but I think that's a bit of a stretch. We can still
It's at
bring him
least
down
worth
and
keeping
get
an
screened.
eye on.
Alright, the rest of you, go see what you can find. Check your offices for everything, alright? Waylon, you stick
All right.
here. I don't want to lose sight of you. I don't want the imposter to walk up.
Yeah, I'll
Bush,
stick
you're on
close.
security work. Get your blaster out. In case anyone does any rash actions while in here,
I'll be right back
you're
then.
gonna stop it. Yeah, we'll need the Gendai to check. Wait.
Ah,
Who the
hello.
hell is this?
Prognosis. Go in the other room. My spy is aware of your.
Come on over. We will be using your special skills to find you-know-who.
He needs to do real quick. Alright, so have you been told what you need to do?
Yes.
Oh yes,
Right,
the big
so I'm
mighty
gonna leave you
guard
with these
bush.
Shit.
Right, it's all yours.
Listen, Big. This isn't about that vault heist, is it? I can assure you
Quiet.
that wasn't actually us. We were framed.
Everyone,
Alter,
please
shut
quiet.
the hell up.
All of you. Anything?
The hell is this supposed to be anyway?
Just be quiet. If everything checks out, you will be notified on what's going on.
Pardon me, I don't like being stared at by whatever the hell that is.
They're all clear.
He said be quiet.
You can hear a heartbeat in all of them?
Yes.
Alright. To give you some
Should I
context,
notify the boss?
there is an infiltrator among us, gentlemen. A droid.
Shit.
Our good friend here is very good at being able to tell who's a droid and who's not because he can hear your heart beating.
Wonder who you want.
Well, that's I'll be on the lookout, I suppose.
So you woke
Trust
me
no
up from
one.
my nap to see if I had a heartbeat. I have a medical
Last week-
droid on standby right next to me.
Quiet. All we know is that the last we've seen them, they managed to look exactly like me. It has been confirmed that I am the real deal. However, if you happen to see another Wayland around here, be on your guard.
Got it.
We don't know if they can be anyone else, but just be careful on who you trust and who you let out info to.
In fact,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
right,
lend
of
info to
course.
anyone right about now.
Hey, it still works.
Just so you know, your leader is clear as well.
No,
Well, that's
really?
At least.
You're clear.
Or you gonna
Remember on what
unlock
you've
the
heard.
doors?
Be careful.
Yeah, be careful. Watch for Wayland, blah, blah.
You know, I'm not exactly a fan of his attitude towards this.
Man, I'd save that guy from death.
He shouldn't have.
If you mind, could you step into the other room for a moment?
Does that include me?
No, you're fine. Alright, come on out.
What the
The
fuck
next
is
round.
that?
You know what to do.
No, what the waters?
Shut up.
Please remain quiet.
Clear.
Alright.
Okay. What the fuck does
Since you
that
all
mean?
are clear, I'll give you a brief synopsis. We have a mole. Whoever they are, we are certain they are a droid.
Shut the hell up, Jam. Alright, you can come out now. Alright, just stay quiet and just let him do his thing.
Is something wrong?
Yo, can you stop encroaching on us?
I mean, you're getting kind of close. It's making me uncomfortable. And you're a big guy. Whoa, whoa!
It's
Get
him.
your hands off me!
Listen. Oh, fucking...
What are you talking about?
Okay,
I'm
back up,
what?
Cardi.
Hey, let go of me, please.
Talking about what's
Back
going on?
up. Back up, just go sit down.
Kane, what? Help me!
Go back up behind the fucking plant.
He is an infiltrator.
Back the fuck up, I'm not gonna ask you again.
Back the fuck up!
Put your hands
Stop.
off him!
Please!
Get him away. Get him away.
I've been with you guys for so long. There's gotta be some kind of mistake here.
You don't have a
Joey,
heartbeat.
Let him do his
I'm
work.
not joking. If you throw fucking back up,
It
I
could
will
be a
run around your
blueprint.
face. I'm not gonna
Fuck
get
off!
him.
Nick, grab him.
Hey,
Do
put it
one
down,
thing
put
in
it
your
down.
life
I'm
and
not
grab the
joking.
fucker.
I will let you the fuck up right now if you don't drop that gun.
No!
Kane!
Drop the goddamn gun!
Kane!
Drop the gun!
Drop the
You
fucking
won't
gun.
like how this goes for you if you don't drop that gun right now.
Drop the damn gun.
Fine.
Both of you drop it.
He's got the gun!
Get the fuck down.
Gun! Gun!
Grenade.
Was not expecting it to take this long.
He's got cloaking tech. Watch out.
Oh, Mr. Security heartbeat, motherfucker. Good job, now he's gone.
Did you just grapple up there?
Oh, don't bother. I jammed your comms the second I lit that guy up.
Will kill you on our own.
You know,
Can anyone flirt?
it's
No,
been
never
quite
mind.
a
This is
while,
right.
gentlemen. So, how's it been?
Noir.
Hello, Nick.
Didn't hear your voice every fucking day.
I don't think I recognize that one, but, you're semi on the list. I kind of respect you. You kind of rude.
Drab, that's not a good thing.
I'll go find the
How about you
boss.
stop talking